Oh God. I I haven't I haven't called off my words yet. I've already started the stream. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, hello. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Guess what? I've already started the stream because I panicked. So we're immediately live.
Sounds good.
I just want to be clear with that.
Good.
I have first of all, I hope you're well. Good.
I gotta get my fortune then. Hold on.
Good morning. Yes, do it. Absolutely. I love that my stream has gimmicks. I think at some point I am gonna fucking remove that. You're early? 29? Oh my god, yes. Hello, Belfman. She's beautiful. What? I gave my dad a dab earlier today? What? Good. I'm proud of you, son. We are early today because I have been told that there is a possibility this might become 3 streams, and I do not want that to happen if I can help it. So we are going to jump into Deltarune early and stay until it's done. Or at least I am. That's my plan. However, obviously before that, we have to get something out of the way, which is an incredibly slow transition. God damn it. I need
Is
to...
there a new Juvie video?
There is. However, that's not what we're watching. That's not what we're watching. It's Game Theory Undertale Sans' Secret Identity from 10 years ago from MatPat, which Sega has been requesting
my god.
for weeks, even though we haven't been playing this game.
By a font? Huh, wonder which one I would be. Too straight. No, not in that way.
Whoa! Oh, okay, he did mean it in the gay way.
Just straight, as in unexciting. Too, Deadpool.
What the fuck?
Broadway! Now that's the one! Now that's the one!
Am I gonna get DMCA'd for fucking Game Theory?
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, where, instead of putting a joke here, I want to ask you a question. If your personality were represented by a font, what font would you be? Take a moment and put your font in the comments. I'm really curious to see what everyone has to say. Maybe...
Did anybody actually do this? Did anybody actually do this? Oh god, 1 month ago people are saying that maybe he was correct about something. Are we sure that I should be watching this?
Oh, MatPat.
find a couple new cool fonts to use. Getting bored with old Calibri 11. And with that out of the way, it's time to talk Undertale. Now, I don't think I've ever gotten this many requests to cover a game. Well, except for FNAF. And I suppose FNAF 2. Oh, and then there was FNAF 3. Wait a minute, should I be worried about something here? Anyway, across the board on YouTube,
Oh my god, he knew. He knew even back then he was going to be stuck into an endless cycle of pain. T, why didn't you get a fortune when you typed in fortune? Oh wait, no. You got your fortune before? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Reddit and Twitter, you all have wanted Undertale. And honestly, I'm glad you brought it to my attention. True loyal theorists will know that Earthbound is my favorite game of all time. So a self-aware RPG in a similar style? Oh man, it's like a gift from the indie gaming heavens. Undertale is a game where every character, from Goat Mom to Grind Fodder, has a sympathetic design and unique personality, motivations, goals, fears. Whether you're saving or slaughtering them, the game makes you feel something.
Thank you,
every
Sorry,
every time you enter an encounter. But to me, one character stood out amongst all the rest. Sans. A skeleton named after the font Comic Sans, hence all the font references at the beginning of the episode. If you haven't played Undertale, I'm sure that was a really weird opening. Anyway, Sans is... well, there's a lot of mystery around this guy. And before we get into it, let me put up a very special spoiler warning. Undertale is a game best experienced blind. So if you haven't played it, pause the video and come back after you've finished. I promise you won't regret it. Alright, so everyone out of the pool and ready for the adult swim? Good, because I'm feeling pretty determined to get to the bottom of Sans' mystery. So just to recap for those of you who haven't played the game and ignored the spoiler warning or just need a refresher, Sans is one of the two skeletal brothers who appear in the game. His partner is Papyrus, a loud, goofy trap lover also named after a font. But in the world of Undertale, their origins are a big question mark. All that we really know is what's given to us by a shopkeeper in Snowdin, who explains that Sans and Papyrus, quote, just showed up one day and asserted themselves. Weird, right? What's more is that, while Papyrus is just kinda the goofy sidekick, Sans is much more complex. Sure, he likes fart jokes, but he's also incredibly powerful and deadly serious. Not only is his boss battle the hardest in the game, he's one of the only characters to have knowledge and power over space and time. He often takes shortcuts around the world through ridiculous routes, even walking through walls. He also acknowledges that he's only one of infinite versions of himself, making self-aware commentary of the various timelines that you've played through in the game. He can even count the number of times he's killed you. He acts like an arbiter in this world, passing out judgment on the player's actions in the game, even explaining the secrets of EXP and love, or execution points and levels of violence, just to clarify. In short, he just doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the world of monsters. But then what? Or who?
It's interesting watching old YouTube videos. This is... I feel like an architect if architects were fucking lame.
Is he? Well, the idea that he doesn't belong in Underworld seems to be correct. The evidence seems to point to the fact that he was, in fact, formerly a surface dweller. In the true pacifist ending of the game, as the group looks out onto the horizon, Papyrus asks Sans about the giant ball in the sky. Sans says, quote, "We call that the sun." This is important because A, the usage of the word we and knowledge of the sun shows that Sans has a kinship or knowledge with other humans, and B, that despite he and Papyrus both being skeletons, are supposedly brothers, and apparently appeared in Underworld at the same time, they clearly have two very different histories. Why would Papyrus not know the name of the sun, but Sans would? We get further clues.
How did MatPat know how All One Word was gonna voice? It doesn't matter.
As to Sans' origin, as we hear him say multiple times that he wants to go home, or go back. He says as much during his dinner date scene at the Metaton Hotel. He notices that the player must want to go home and says, quote, "I know the feeling." He then continues, "Maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you," as though he ended up in Underworld by accident. And in a genocide run during his boss fight, he says, quote, "Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago," end quote. And before you say he means going back to the surface world, that's clearly
No, just sorry, this is gonna bug me. I don't mean historian. Historians look back on... I guess it's weird. I was assuming architect because I'm like fundamentally fondling the bones of this video, whereas historians write complex analytical detail. It doesn't matter. Sure, historian.
really not the full story. His very next line of dialogue is, "And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either." Key word here is either. Yes, he seems to hail from the surface and wants to go back, but based on his dialogue, he no longer considers it his home. It's as though the surface world he once knew is gone, as though he's from a different time. It's pretty intriguing. So we're left with a being that appeared out of nowhere, presumably from the human surface, but from a different time period, who seemingly has the power to teleport. That's a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. But here's where things get really interesting. Sans has a hidden workshop that takes a fair amount of searching to find. You could say it takes a lot of determination to unlock. Anyway, obligatory determination references aside, as you start to look for this Easter egg, Sans gives you a key to his room with the words, "It's time you learn the truth." After some searching, you find the workshop, which contains items that leave even more questions. A photo album featuring Sans and a bunch of smiling people you don't recognize.
Is anybody else surprised at just how much editing goes into the later episodes of these fucking theories and how, like, nice and clean some of this editing is?
A badge, blueprints with illegible handwriting, and a
Blueprints
broken machine
mentioned?
hidden behind a curtain. In the latest update, one more detail was
Architect
added,
of
a hand-drawn
I said
picture of 3
architect.
smiling faces with the words, "Don't forget." So what's it all mean? Well, a lot of Undertale theorists have been linking these details to a mysterious figure named W.D. Gaster, a ghostly character who never truly appears in the game. Honestly, covering him is a theory all unto itself, and probably one best saved for another day. Even still, none of the Gaster theories I've seen have been able to explain all the details. In particular, the photo album and the badge. And that's what kept nagging me as I researched Undertale.
Oh my god.
Badge? That one in particular really stuck out to me. Why would such an oddly specific item be included in this huge Easter egg of a room? Something that supposedly reveals the truth about Sans. Badges just aren't important in Undertale. And then it hit me. What if it wasn't from Undertale? What if this badge was from a completely different game and was in fact
come on.
the most important badge in the history of gaming? The Franklin badge. Now, for those of you wondering what I'm talking about, the Franklin badge is a pivotal item from the Mother series. You know, the one with Earthbound. Or maybe you don't know that one either. You know, the one that Ness from Super Smash Bros. Yeah, well, Ness is from Earthbound, and Earthbound is the second part in this larger Mother trilogy. Alright?
Oh, come
Good.
on!
Anyway, the Franklin badge is a really important part of that series. It gets to start in the very first game and carries through the whole trilogy, saving your life multiple times in the process. It's so important that Nintendo has made it a staple item in the Smash Bros. Series. So I asked myself, what if the badge in Sans' drawer was that exact
Oh
badge?
my
Well,
god.
first off, it'd make Undertale connected to my favorite game, thereby making it even cooler. But that's still a pretty big logical leap. I needed more.
No,
Let
Matt,
me tell you,
stop.
I started looking
Stop.
more and
You've
more
gone too
pieces
far.
started to fit into place. At the end of Earthbound, you're given a photo album covering your adventures throughout the game. To me, it's one of the best, most satisfying endings in gaming to look back on your journey in picture form. And
It
what
was
does
fine.
Sans happen to have in his other drawer? A photo album filled with pictures of Sans with people you don't recognize. Of course, you don't know them. They're not characters present in Undertale. And note the word that's used here. People you don't recognize, not underworld monsters. So that's
Oh
two
my
items
God,
oddly
Matthew.
linked to the Mother
Matthew,
series. But then how
Patrick,
do the
what are you
blueprints and
doing?
broken machine fit in? Well, in the final stretch of Earthbound, Ness and his 3 friends must travel to the past in order to have their final battle against the evil alien Gygus. To do that, Dr. Donuts, remember him by the way, he's gonna be important later, with the help of the science genius.
Why did you say his name like that?
Geniuses Apple Kid and Mr. Saturn create what's known as the
This is not a real sentence. This is not a real sentence.
phase distorter, a machine that allows people to travel through time and space. Except, it comes with a cost. It can't transport organic material. As a result, the young heroes must put their souls into robotic bodies to use the machine and thus save the world. I played this game back in 1997, and I'm not ashamed to admit that when I first saw this scene, I cried. It's devastating. Dr. Donuts says goodbye to his son. These characters that you've grown to love and care about are suddenly promising to sacrifice their lives. For all they know, there's no possibility of them being able to come back home. It's this incredibly dark departure in the final moments of what was otherwise a fun, quirky, and colorful RPG. So what's all this have to do with Undertale? A lot, actually. But the first thing you need to know is that
Bro, why
Mr.
am I
Saturns
being-
are known for their,
why am I being called
let's
out so
say,
hard right now?
unique linguistic style. That would explain the illegible handwriting on the blueprints. And the machine, I think a broken phase distorter is behind that curtain. Now that may seem like a stretch, but it actually explains a lot. If Sans wound up in Underworld via a phase distorter, it could provide a reason for why he's a skeleton. He used the machine as organic matter and suffered the consequences. Not killing him, but turning at least part of him into a pile of bones. It would also explain why Sans has given up hope for going home. Remember, the distorter is a time machine. By being in Underworld, world, he's not only in a different place, but based on how he talks, he's also in a different time, with no hope of traveling back to the time he came from. But the crossovers between Earthbound and Undertale continue. When you speak to the Apple Kid at the end of Earthbound, he's blown away by the astronomical odds of Ness overcoming Gygus, saying that he's going to continue studying the trait called courage in order
Oh
to
my
harness
god.
its
Oh my
powers.
god.
It's awfully similar to the same experiments happening in Undertale around the trait of determination, no? Especially since so much speculation has circulated that Sans is a key player in those experiments. But I'm sure you also want physical evidence, right? Well, don't worry, because I have plenty. During one of the endings of Undertale, we see Undyne and Alphys hanging out on the beach on the surface world. A beach that shares a lot of similarities to the tropical resort
Matthew.
location named Summers that you
Matthew.
found. In fact, the geographic layout of the surface bears some striking similarities to the world of Mother. When Undertale's crew of monsters are finally able to reach the surface and look out over the earth, they're met with a beautiful sunset falling across a landscape of a tall mountain, a large city, and a sandy area adjacent to water. Notice the sun's reflection to indicate water and a lack of trees in this middle section here, hence the sand. Well, in Earthbound, you have the big city of Fourside, complete with skyscrapers, which you reach via a desert that just so happens to be adjacent to some water, and to the east, the mountain in Onetz, where a meteorite lands on Earth. I always called it on it, but if that's not clear enough for you, Mother 1, Earthbound 0, Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it, it's had a lot of names, had a map laying out the same geographic landscape, a tall mountain to the east of a large city, separated by a desert, with all of it up against a coast. I don't know about you, but to me it seems like there's a definite connection between the world of Eagleland, again, unclear how it's pronounced, between the world of Eagleland and the surface world.
Does anybody else, I don't know if anybody else has punk status like I do, but do you remember when people thought this level of editing was like schizophrenic? Like, people used to think this level of editing was like too much.
Of Undertale. But the strongest physical connection, the one that definitely unites these two franchises, comes from none other than Papyrus himself.
It's just kind of clean and basic now, and there's like people today with my 17-minute. Yeah. It's what can I say? Juby would consider this the taxi driver of YouTube videos.
He wears a custom-made costume known as his battle body, but if you look really closely at the design of the armor, you'll notice some markings on the chest. Is it just a throwaway detail? Oh no! That right there is an exact match to the ones that appear on the chests of Starman, the most iconic enemy of Earthbound. And look at the way he stands. I always thought it was awkward until I looked at the two characters side by side.
Fabulous?
Papyrus's curved arm and hand is a direct match to the curved arms of the Starman in the Mother series. In short, we have some incredibly strong proof that the Earthbound universe is somehow connected to the Undertale world.
What?
Which brings us back to our initial question. Who is Sans? Well, what if we took it one
He's
final
Mario.
step and said that Sans happened to be Ness from Earthbound, sent through the phase distorter during a test of courage, carrying the Franklin badge and his photo album in his trusty backpack. Not only do all the items in the workshop suddenly fit, but so does Sans's behavior. Remember, Sans can seemingly teleport, and Ness just so happens to have the PSI ability to teleport. Now look at the way Sans always stands, hands in his pockets.
Glad that you mentioned Steven Universe. Did you see that one of the voice actresses for Steven Universe is like a really big MAGA supporter? So people have edited several of the scenes where Steven is talking to her character, and she's like, "Oh no, Steven, the gays don't deserve rights."
Directly facing the camera. It's a very similar stance to how Ness is depicted standing in most marketing for the game. It even explains why Sans bleeds when you finally hit him. He is, or at least was, a human. Oh, and finally, Sans is only one letter removed from being an anagram for Ness. That's just a fun one. I thought it was worth mentioning. But if there was any
You
doubt,
did?
we have to look no further than the creator's previous work. Toby Fox, the man behind Undertale, had previously worked on a Halloween.
That is not Toby Fox. That cannot be. Is this what Toby Fox looks like?
You need to see the pictures of Toby Fox. There's not that many, but my god, they're so gold.
Why is he at an angle? He's on. Why is he on a 45-degree hill? What is happening?
Fox, the man behind Undertale, had previously worked on a Halloween hack for Earthbound. But this just wasn't a simple reskin. The Halloween hack tells the tale of Dr. Andonuts after the events of Earthbound. Remember I pointed him out? He's the one who made the phase distorter. In Toby Fox's version of the story, we see that after Gygas's defeat, the souls of the kids never return home. Instead, by going to the past to defeat Gygas, they create a new timeline that they're stuck in. As a result, Jeff never reunites with his father, Dr. Andonuts. And Dr. Andonuts goes crazy with guilt because he's the one responsible.
Toby clearly didn't understand the intention behind Earthbound. Dr. Andonuts didn't give a fuck about his son.
For creating the time machine and extracting the souls of his son and his son's friends to send them back to what
He doesn't even know his son's name, bro!
he assumes was their death. In his mind, he killed 4 kids, and in Toby Fox's game, he's lost his mind trying to deal with that guilt. I'm telling you, this hack is dark. But that said, you see a lot of Undertale in this game. The appearance of amalgamates, the first use of the awesome song Megalovania, the prototypes for Flowey, and the theme of having the choice to be non-violent in an RPG.
No, Flowey's just in the game, right?
Sparing your enemies. But then why's all this matter to the theory? Well, remember, in Toby Fox's version of the story, the kids don't come back. They're stuck in the past with no hopes of getting home, just like Sans. And in the hack, one character is oddly missing, with no explanation as to why. Ness. Presumably in this timeline, his soul is in a different place than his 3 friends. Which brings us back to Undertale. 3 faces with "Don't Forget" written on it. It's Ness trying to remember his 3 friends. In short, Undertale is a continuation
Jeff,
of
Sky,
Toby's
and Pooh.
version of Earthbound,
Easy.
with Ness never being able to get home, adopting the name Sans, and accompanied by Papyrus, a former
Why?
Starman, an alien force able to speak English and still equipped with his armor and signature posture, but without
Why?
any knowledge of earthly things, like the sun. The pieces
Why?
all just seem to fit. And all we need is an appearance from Pokey/Porky, and we've got ourselves a true sequel. But hey, that's just a theory.
This is a chill starter.
Game theory. Thanks for watching.
Well,
Now go forth with that knowledge and try to tell me who Gaster is. Don't worry, I'll be looking too. I have a few more Undertale theories in the works, as well as a deadlock, and then there's Goomba with another culture shock on the game.
oh wow, this hurts to watch.
So if you're into the franchise, make sure you subscribe to get notified of those videos as they come out over the next few weeks.
Is that
And hey,
Gaijin Goomba?
That was Gaijin
Holy
Goomba.
shit.
Anyway, well, time for us to jump into Deltarune, I suppose.
Hello everyone, I just made a video on media to unrot your brain, and a bunch of people in the comments brought up reading. And I was like, oh, well, duh. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I guess it's because I struggle a lot with reading. I used to read a lot as a kid, and then I fell off in my teen years, and just in, like last year, I had a huge, reading.
I'm sorry, Juby. No, he can't. He can't be fucking doing this. I'm getting back into reading, and then shows his audio book playthrough of How to Kill a Mockingbird. Oh my god, he's given me a list. He's given me a list of books that he's currently reading. 2 Five Nights at Freddy's books, which he has given 2 stars each. All of the Hunger Games books. A Stephen King. Oh my god, Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Oh, Juby, no. Oh, sweet Jesus, he needs help. We need to help my boy. He's fucked, dude.
Phase for 5 months, and I read a ton of books. And now I kind of go on and off. I mostly listen to audiobooks, though a lot of the ones...
Was this your comment? I think I might need to start commenting on his videos. Just very, very carefully prodding him in the right direction. 9 novels, 4 short stories. He's rating them great. The best read was Crime and Punishment. Okay.
Ones on this list, I did read the physical book. But all of these books that I'm listing here were really, really good. And as people have said, reading is like the highest form of intellectual media we have. It's the most comprehensive information, it requires the most focus, it is the lowest dopamine way of consuming media that we can.
God, it sucks. Reading books is fucking awful. I hate it.
So with reading taking the #1 spot of like best media to consume, even if I'm really bad at it and don't do it as much as I should, I think we should be aspiring to read as much as possible. So I hope some of these books will inspire you to read again. First up is Little Women and Good Wives by Louisa May Alcott. These are both combined into one book now, I believe, because Good Wives is the sequel to Little Women,
Yes.
but then the movies of Little Women, the story of the movies is both Little Women and Good Wives. These books have so much more in them than the movies contain, and after reading them, I realized they retconned a lot of beautiful things from the books. Like, there was so much of a Christian element in Little Women. One of the early chapters is entirely dedicated to them role-playing John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. And there's this scene where in a public square, Professor Bear defends belief in God using philosophy. There is so much good morality in these books, and it has some of the most charming, lovable characters, and it's really beautifully told, so I would recommend it. Animal Farm and 1984 by George...
Before I hear his fucking opinions, I love that he was like, the movies were good, but they cut out all the stuff I liked, which was the egregious religious stuff.
George Orwell. I guess this was a lot of required reading for people in school, but I never went to school. I was homeschooled, so this I just found in my own time. Animal Farm I enjoyed, but 1984 I really loved. I'm not smart enough to understand what all of the allegories meant or the entire contextual analysis of 1984, but the story was fantastic. I think the most powerful moment was that interrogation scene near the end with the "sometimes, Winston, sometimes they make 5." Like that, I quote that a lot because it really stuck with me. I would recommend, it's just good, like 1984 is good just as like a science fiction story.
I'm trying to convince you, specifically you, to read more books. Also, I'm going to tell you what books I recommend. Also, in the recommendation, I'm going to tell you about my favorite part of the book, which is one of the climactic scenes of the book, which I will say in my statement in referring it to you. Juby. Just write a script, brother. Just write a script. Go over it like once. Just one time, man.
And so it was really enjoyable just to read, and it was super immersive, but on top of that, you know, if you're smart enough, there's a bunch of really good, like, philosophical and morality messages in there, and then if you're even smarter, there's all the political side of things that are also really good. George Orwell came from such an interesting place, because I always thought he was a capitalist who was anti-socialism. But then when you look at his work, he was a socialist critiquing socialism, and so it's such a sad place, because he's talking about the ideology he believed in and how it'll never work because of humanity, which is such a...
That's right. That's what Animal Farm is about. So true, Juby. So true. Animal Farm is definitely only about critiquing socialism. It's not about critiquing anything else. It's all about the fucking animals and how they should just learn to be happy with their lot in life.
Cool angle to speak from. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. My younger sister is a huge Dostoevsky fan, and she recommended this one to me. She also just finished Brothers Karamazov, and she said that I really need to read that. This book was hard to read. The audiobook is what I listened to. It was 44 hours long, I think. But again, like, while I'm not the most clever person when it comes to media, the story was fantastic, and the characters really drew me in, and there's a reason you hear so many quotes from Dostoevsky, because he had such a way with words. Oh, my sister sent me something from the opening... Let me find it. From the opening
This has to be a psyop. Specifically against me.
to... What's it called? The opening
Why did he leave this in?
to the other book I just mentioned 3 seconds ago. Brothers Karamazov, and it absolutely broke my heart. Because this man, Dostoevsky, was so human, and he just captured such a human experience. Listen to this. My Sonia is dead. We buried her 3 days ago. 2 hours before her death, I did not know...
Jimmy, I'm begging you. Look over your edits. Look over your edits before you post your video. There's absolutely zero reason for her to... That doesn't matter.
that she was to die. The doctor told us, 3 hours before she died, that things were going better, and she would live. She was only a week ill. She died of inflammation of the lungs. Ah, my dear Apollon Nikolaevich, my love for my first child was probably most comical. I dare say I expressed it most comically in my letters to all who congratulated me. I have doubtless been ridiculous in everybody's eyes, but to you, I am not ashamed to say anything. The poor little darling creature, scarcely 3 months old, had already, for me, individuality and character. She was just beginning to know and love me, and always smiled when I came near. And now they tell me, to console me, that I shall surely have other children. But where is Sonia? Where is the little creature for whom I would, believe me, gladly have suffered death upon the cross, if she could only have remained alive? I'll speak of it no more. My wife is crying. The day after tomorrow we shall say our last goodbye to the little grave, and go away somewhere. Anna Nikolaevna is staying with us. She arrived here only a week before the little one died. That's so beautiful. You can just see the way he captures exactly how he's feeling, and that channels through all the books he wrote. Like, you were right there alongside.
I honestly, that might be one of Dostoevsky's weakest paragraphs, but okay, sure, continue.
Raskolnikov.
Just because you write about something traumatic, and it is one of the more traumatic things that Dostoevsky encounters, he is speaking incredibly plainly at that point in time so that the point gets across. It is not an example of how well he writes, but how well he understands the moment in which he is writing. It doesn't matter.
Even though he did these horrible things, the way it was described, the guilt that he was going through, it's so good. Again, like, I don't understand books contextually very well, but what I do understand is how well they communicate the feelings of humans, and this did an amazing job of that. The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt. This is a cool one, because this was one of the inspirations for my channel. This book did such a good job of breaking down how modern technology and social media is what has led to a generation that has so much more anxiety, self-doubt, and higher rates of depression and suicide than the generations that came before us. It shows how social media affects young women, how it affects young boys, and it goes so in depth. Honestly, if you want information on, like, is my phone actually good for me? Is social media actually bad? Or is everyone just making a big silly fuss about it? This is the best book to go to. The Ransom Trilogy by C.S. Lewis. This is one of the ones recommended to me by that preacher I talked about in my Old People Will Die Soon video. I've only read the first 2 books so far. Apparently the third one, That Hideous Strength, is the best one. But the first 2 books were really good. I especially liked some scenes in Paralandra. There's a lot of scenes where 2 characters just speak to each other about philosophy for a really long time, and I think those are my favorite scenes in books, because again, I struggle to imagine properly, like, action sequences and landscapes and things. My favorite thing in books are conversations, which is actually why I enjoy reading plays a lot. Speaking of which, Plays 1 by Arthur Miller. This was probably one of my favorite books I've ever read. It's just a collection of plays by the playwright Arthur Miller. You probably know him as the guy who wrote Death of a Salesman or The Crucible, which were both fantastic in this book. But
yes,
2 of the others that I really liked were All My Sons and A View from the Bridge.
That's
Similar
fine.
to Dostoevsky, every single time a character's feeling is trying to be portrayed to you, you feel it. Like, he just had such a way of putting into what... You know what, let me just show you an example. This is from The Crucible, and it's one of the most powerful scenes in a play I've ever... It's one of the few things that, like...
If this is gonna be a beat by beat, this is how I am feeling piece of text from The Crucible, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
While reading just, like, the book, I shed a tear. John Proctor, who's been wrongfully put on trial for being a witch, admits to the sin because he wants to save his life and be with his wife again, but then they ask him to sign his name on a piece of paper. And that's when he realizes he can't do this. You know, admitting to the sin was one thing, but to actually write his name down and solidify this idea, he can't do. And they ask him why, you know? You've already admitted to the crime, what's wrong with just signing your name? And he says, because it is my name. Because I cannot have another in my life. Because I lie and sign myself to lies. Because I am not worth the dust on the feet of them that hang. How may I live without my name? I have given you my soul, leave me my name. That is going to be one of my favorite quotes ever. A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. I remember...
But why, Juby? Why is that your favorite quote? You have to... Again, he is recommending things and spoiling the ending of them.
I remember hearing this recommended by the late Charlie Kirk, and so I thought I would check it out, and I was very impressed. It's a true story about a man who survived through Auschwitz, and he used that experience to discover how a man who is stripped of absolutely everything that we think gives us our humanity can still have joy and optimism by finding a meaning in life. And it's so inspiring, because if he could find a meaning in life, then so can we, and he breaks it down so beautifully. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is not the kind of book I thought it would be. I assumed it was going to be from Dr. Jekyll's perspective, and that we were going to see him, you know, slowly go mad and take this potion and turn evil. But it's from the perspective of a detective who's trying to hunt down Dr. Jekyll. And there are some powerful moral lessons in this book. My favorite one being that if you try to abstain from all pleasure in life, you will end up indulging in more wicked pleasures than you ever would have otherwise, because to deprive yourself of all pleasure will cause such a build-up of craving that your body will just succumb and you'll do things you really regret. Really awesome book. I would recommend it. The Hunger Games.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is also an examination of what it is to lay accountability at your own feet. That perhaps Dr. Jekyll was just as monstrous as Mr. Hyde. And that it is about excuses. Oh my god, I'm going crazy.
Was recommended to me by my fiance, and you know, we try to impress the ladies by reading the books they like. Funnily,
Juby, no, nobody, don't.
enough, in terms of best written book to worst written book, I would say The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, The Sunrise on the Reaping, and then Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. But in terms of my favorite book to least favorite book, I would say Sunrise on the Reaping, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Catching Fire, The Hunger Games, and then Mockingjay. So weirdly enough, it's reversed. The ones that are worse written, I actually ended up enjoying more.
Just so we're clear, the books that were recommended by his wife are the ones he feels that he has to rank in order of best to worst.
Because the angle of the story and the events that happened were way more interesting to me, which is a
You ever think about why that is?
good lesson in, like, it's not always the best written book on the planet is going to be the book you love the most. It's going to be books that really click with you in some way. Respect for Acting by Uta Hagen. I am an actor, that's my trade, and so I guess that it's more applicable to me, but really goes through breaking down the good old philosophy of acting back when actors actually took their job seriously and didn't treat it so casually like they do today. Theatre has a big problem where people have abandoned the strictness it used to have, and people just have fun in the theatre now, but it's lost that art it used to have that really made actors good. You watch
Has Juby ever played a female character? You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. Because that is something that conservative people struggle with, and either they're completely fine with it because it's just in the theater, it's just a theater thing, but sometimes they can't even like allow people to play with that sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, just flexibility within the role. Oh my god, I love learning this.
watch any movie from like 30 years ago and you're like, wow, the actors were on such a different level then than they are now.
Sadly, I do agree with this point, but that's not because actors are better or worse. It's because the way that people now shoot things, there's less time to sit in a scene, and if we can just edit around mistakes in scenes, then the actors don't need to exist for prolonged minutes within a scene and get to really express themselves. They're told to express themselves in like 3-minute intervals while they set up a new camera shot. I'm really looking forward to watching Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, but that movie was shot in, I think, 3-minute intervals because that's how much film the IMAX camera could hold at a time. Can you imagine giving a 10 out of 10 performance 3 minutes at a time? How do you do that? The people back then, these better actors, wouldn't have been able to do that. It's better, in my opinion, to exist long form. Regardless, doesn't matter. That's a technical discussion.
I Don't Have Enough Faith to Be an Atheist by Frank Turek. Probably, I really liked it. I think it's like, it's all the common arguments for Christianity, but it's just like the best compilation of all the best arguments, I think. Like, it's just all the different arguments you can think of put into one book. So if you want like the most comprehensive breakdown of biblical evidence, that book is really good. There is some denominational stuff I obviously don't agree with, but I enjoyed the bulk of it. Life of Pi by Jan
fuck
Martin.
off.
I don't want to spoil anything in this story.
But my favorite scene in Life of Pi comes near the end, where you discover that...
But the ending really,
No.
by Jaw, actually dropped. This was a really good book.
Okay.
12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. I was a big...
For those who don't know, Jordan Peterson is a disgraced Canadian professor who was fired because he refused to acknowledge very nice students who he had known for a very long time, their pronouns. And instead of acknowledging their pronouns, he would rather have been fired. He then transitioned into becoming Two-Face, the Batman villain, and became a right-wing Christian nationalist for America. He's a fucking crazy person.
Big fan of this book.
God.
Like, it's one of those books you read it and then you're inspired to just go out and do your life better, And I really loved, I think my favorite parts of the book were where he talked about parenting. Really great advice. He's a cool guy. Green Lights by Matthew
He is not a cool guy. He is a piece of shit.
McConaughey. There is a lot of inappropriate stuff in this book. I don't think I'd read it again, but some amazing philosophies in there. I love that story he talks about where when in his early days of acting, he was so talented, and so he got by on not having to practice stuff very much.
I don't know how I feel regarding watching Juby several times in a row. Here's the issue. I think you're right. I think this needs to be the last time we watch one of his videos, because it's now just getting extremely sad and frustrating that people who are forced to live a homeschooled life are just so deeply indoctrinated.
Much, and so he assumed.
However, it's also valuable and important to know that people like this exist so that we understand the fundamental pressures that we are up against.
Since he smashed so many, auditions without having practiced, he was like, oh, I'm the guy who doesn't, other people need to practice, but I'm the guy who just gets by on talent. So he tried to do that with an audition, and then showed up not having looked at it or practiced at all, and the entire script was in Spanish. And so that's the day he learned.
So 29, you're bringing up a valuable point. It does feel like we're laughing at a mentally unwell person, but you have to bear in mind that they don't consider themselves mentally unwell. They consider themselves to be right, just, moral, correct, and depending on what you are to them, they would prefer that you have zero rights in society.
No, just...
Juby does not ever talk about gay people. Isn't that even worse? That we're laughing at people who would rather you not have human rights? No, I think that is a morally good thing to do.
Because you fluked it a couple times on talent doesn't mean that you're not someone who has to actually put the work in, and that was a great...
People like this voted for ICE. People like this want ICE to continue. People like this want MAGA to continue. People like this are the reason that the country where I live right now is currently experiencing 3 different epidemics. One that is diarrhea salad based, one that is fucking measles based, and there's another one I can't even fucking remember. I think it's like a parasite in the gut immune system fucking thing. These people should be laughed at.
Great lesson. Finally, this is just one of the most recent books I read, Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Graham. It's a kid's book, but it's back when kids' books, like The Hobbit, were like also... They were like... basically, the books back then were like all ages books, Like, kids' books back then were more intelligent than most adult books are now, which is why, everyone says, read the classics. And I know I'm not the biggest, old book fan, but when you go back and read them, you're like, wow, they really were a different level of quality back then. We just held things to a much higher standard. So yeah, that is all of...
Alright. That might be the last Juby video we ever watch. That's just too much. It's just too much. Yes, to us, it reads as mental illness because we are watching somebody who is deeply indoctrinated. But you have to remember that from their perspective, if they were to watch our opinions or views on certain things, they would consider us mentally unwell as well. This bit again. This bit is getting away from us. It was so fucking funny in the beginning, and now it is just... It is just deeply sad. It sucks. I hope that in 10 years he can look back on these YouTube videos and go, boy, I hope I have the ability to give me enough grace to forgive myself for spouting this fucking bullshit. Because the other issue is he's also just not being honest about what he believes and what he values. He's only ever talking about the good things and softly treading around stuff that he actually genuinely believes. For example, Jordan Peterson is not a good guy. He's a piece of shit. Charlie Kirk was also not a good guy. He was a bad man. Anyway, this guy is serious. Yeah. But he's also young. which means there's time for him to save himself. And hopefully he realizes that doesn't have to be done under the banner of a church or faith. Hopefully there are just people around him that can eventually just help him see a light that doesn't have to be shot through stained glass windows. Like, that's it. By the way, there's a cat in the background cleaning her asshole. Look at this cat. Look at her. Don't look at her asshole. That would be weird. But, like, look at her, man. She doesn't give a damn about anything that's going on. My apologies. She's cleaning her feet. I didn't see. Alright. Is it Deltarune time? If you don't want to see Deltarune, get the fuck out. However, but thank you for watching Juby with me. That was... I'm being genuine. I think that's the last time we watch a Juby video. He needs help. And that's it. We can't really be more honest than that. Gothmog would not clean her asshole on stream. I promise you, she 100% has. And in fact, I'm now watching my camera to see if she does it. There's definitely been times I've went to go make clips and she's like jumped over my shoulder and just flashed asshole on stream. She's fine. She's doing fine. She's okay. She has sat on the shirt that I wore yesterday basically the entire day today. So if you're seeing that and going, wow, Harlan doesn't clean his room, I do. It's just that she doesn't want to move from that shirt, so I haven't had the chance to pick it up and move it. Anyway, get out of here. I'm playing Deltarune. We don't have to talk about Juby anymore. We're good. We're done. End segment. No more Juby philosophy sections. It's my turn. Now that my wife was homeschooled, man. Sorry, my ex-wife. My ex-wife was homeschooled. Like, I know. Well, I know. I have experienced one family who homeschooled 6 kids. And she was the black sheep of the family, by which I mean she was the normal one. She escaped, and she still had some severe psychological issues that led her to be slightly more right-wing than you would expect somebody to be. And the rest of her family are pieces of shit. Okay, don't leave Tregalia alone. Tregalia presses the letter K one too many times. It's the keyboard. It's the keyboard. She's finished. She doesn't understand. All right, T, get out of here. Much love. We know. It's good. It's good. Get out of here, because I can't transition to the next scene because you are made us do it. By the way, in case anybody is wondering, this is a message I received from All One Word in regards to the YouTube video that I should watch about Undertale. And I forgot to flash this up on screen yesterday when we were watching the video, and I just remembered today. But it was very funny, I think.
The Moss misspelling kind of fits perfectly, though, you gotta admit.
I kind of enjoy Missive. Missive is, if I ever write a fantasy character... Oops, I just moved a whole bunch of OBS things. If I ever write a fantasy story, Missive is absolutely going to be a protagonist. That's a great character name. We need to be mossed. T, you need to get the fuck out of here. I can't change the fucking scene until you leave.
I need to be able to see, too.
I know! The game isn't loaded yet! Oh, wait, shit. The game has been loaded this entire time. That's probably not good for the heating of the thing. Okay, I'm going to mute you for a second. And we're going to swap over. T, God, you better be gone. You better be gone. Jesus fucking Christ, please leave. My God. She better be gone. Chat, I swear to God. If there was a way that we could kick people. Get the fuck out of here! Oh my God, I'm gonna ban her. I need to ban her. She needs to leave. I can't fucking do it, man. I can't. Hide it. Hide everything. We can't. I panicked and oh God! It's fine. This is nothing. This isn't even the previous scene.
What is
You're
this?
huge. This is a scene I set up called Absolute Madness, which is just where I like test things. I clicked on it by accident. Okay, my God, she better be gone. If she fucking types again, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Everyone, thank you for bearing with us.
Share your game. Actually, I guess
I'm going to.
When you get to that, yeah.
Okay. Alright, just so everybody is clear, I'm going to try and finish Deltarune today, including the weird route. Because I really don't want this to be 3 streams. I really would prefer this to just be a single stream. Sorry, two streams, but I guess we're just gonna fucking see. Continue from chapter 5. Yes, please. What's your opinion on flowering? So I think my opinion. Oh my God, I need to share the screen with you again because we did this exact same thing. Yeah. My opinion on Flowery is the same opinion that I have for Ralsei, which is they are in charge of the worlds that we inhabit, as far as I am concerned, and should not be trusted. And their interactions right now, and I said this a little bit last stream, feel very much like Ralsei's like, you should be doing a better job making your world. Your world is inconsistent, and this is a bad thing. I am not happy with either of them, but especially Flowery, because he's actively trying to fuck my dad. I'm old, yahahaha. Incredible first time chat message. Truly phenomenal. I do not understand. Okay, we're in. Sans fucked our mum and I don't see you complain. I complained, Calamity. The fucking earlier VODs for this game are there if you want to go back a year. I was deeply upset that Sans was fucking my mum. I was deeply upset, mainly because it took me like a month to beat Sans or whatever. I'm not a Sans fan. Ralsei! I didn't watch them. I know. You turned into a butler again. Okay, yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Hey man, didn't you like being a butler and stuff? I'm finding it's rather context-based. The works Golf Mog is sitting in front of my TV screen and I can't see it. The work season is over. Migration season begins. Okay. Oh, this isn't a thing? Okay. But this is a door? No, it isn't. It's nothing. Interesting. Best let Seth enjoy the prize. Slap SLP2. Zzz, Mr. Rossi. So pacifying. Yeah, we all got put to sleep. That's why I'm not working. The previous filled with power jail thing is cancelled. You are now filled with power from temporary butler Ralsei. Oh. Okay. Sure. I love that for me. The dark fountain must be up at the top. Chris, let's figure out how to get there.
I'm gonna pause you for one
Sprout.
sec there.
Yes.
Sending you new file.
Oh, you're sending me an updated wallpaper?
Have a new layout coming. Go, sir.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm only seeing tiny fragments of it.
What?
No, you're fine. I'm just mean that I'm trying not to look at it.
Oh.
Okay,
I only
okay.
sent like parts of it.
No, you've done everything good. Okay. A brand new wallpaper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oops. Okay. I think I might like this one the most. This is pretty nice. I do need to fix chat a little bit. There we go. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay. Oh, I do need to remove the previous one. There we go. My god, oh Lord. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I guess I should look at what's right in front of me. Well, I suppose this is blocking the way. Perhaps if we reach the scissors on each side, we could get rid of it? Dude, we should have one of these of us. Interesting. I just saw Persona 5 at minus 70%. You can now take a break with Aqua. Wait, what? What? Exit? Aqua and Chris knew. Oh, Gesundheit. Take a break for 20 flowery dollars? Sure, I guess. Blue. We are night friends and blue. Chris, change your shape. I will be a nurse. Again, change again. Aqua. Ooh, wait. Why can you change shape but not do magic? Chris, magic, do magic. Requester. Ooh, don't do that anymore. Seems you can purchase items off the menu. It's a guest list. Seems like everyone's invited, including you. Okay. Another red ribbon, huh? That's interesting. She's cutting the tablecloth into various useful shapes. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Boss, me and you really bloomed friendship into our hearts. After everything, I couldn't be more proud to be on your side. I'm hello? Hell yeah, Zega. I'm hello too. Boss, I realize sticking with you is a safe investment. Kiki, you recognize me, and now I will follow you. If you can find me. I wanted you to find me. Huge shout out to Burby, helping all in word rip the assets. Hell yeah. I mean, this must have been some sort of... What the fuck? I can't believe my dad's a fucking weeb, man. Okay. Terracotta. More like terracotta. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't fight the enemy. Thank you, Zega. She has been given treats. The good news is, she's now left the... She hasn't a treat for chat if he does. That is true. You guys hate my cat, man. It's crazy. Wait, what? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really, really, I mean, I don't like this video game. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Oh my god, why? Why? Jesus Christ, why does it have to be like this, man? Wait, water's slower? Why would I want that? What? Wait, how do I... Okay. 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 I'm done. Great. Awesome. This story, you think you'll like it? They're here, Aqua, stop them! Ha! How'd you like that? Ooh, can you dodge this? When's Applicant gonna show up? Not soon enough. Ooh, you think Asgore will like my knives? I don't know, maybe. Alright. Seth, I think Asgore will like my fast spinning blade. Can I try the normal one first? Okay. Ooh, you have a capture card? Ziga, for what? The strange world. The dark fountain. All of this, I have to prove it's true. Here, if I can just compare it to my old notes. I can't read them. The words are mixed up. Damn it!
Hey, boys.
Hey, Fruit Juice. You've been working too much to play?
Flowers blooms in your heart.
Knock those socks off after a hard day
The diner.
and enjoy some of your ideal world in Diner 2.
Flowery, can't you see I'm busy here? If I can just prove this, I'll finally...
Mysterious wind.
Whoa, mysterious wind.
What the...
No way, it's your children.
Hey, forget about your family's trouble.
Smile again.
Friendship's just a smile away.
Asgore, sir, we're sorry to interrupt you.
Hey, don't be sorry. Show your gory your story.
Right, Asgore, sir, I have a book I want to read you. Ooh, and I have a tooth I want to smile you.
My king.
Look, my king, when you're with us,
The boys.
you're with the boys, even when some of them's girls.
Ah, I suppose you're right. Come along, little ones. Flowery, just have those documents for me. Later.
The diner.
Hey, so says the world to me, champ.
Who? I was watching the previous stream. I was making clips. It was either Nefarious or Calamity. That somebody said, "Do you realize who the blue kid is?" And I don't think I responded to that. Am I meant to know who the fuck those characters are? I mean, is it as obvious all-inclusive boys club? Am I meant to... Is it less obvious than they're just the flowers that he has in his fucking room?
Ralphie did say that, yes.
Rousey says that?
He said it like, I don't know, halfway through last stream or so.
Okay, that that's just the physical representations of the flowers.
Of what we know right now, like they're all different colors, right? So they are
Yeah.
those
So
colors,
they're
yeah.
okay, perfect. These old documents. Chris, did your dad write these? Wait, the text is all messed up. I'll say, think you can figure it out? I suppose I could. Try. If I can, just concentrate on where the letters are supposed to be, then... I can't get it. It's something about the dark world. Wait, I don't get it. Why would your dad have notes about the dark world if he just got here? No, Susie, it's something about a dark world a long time ago. Huh? Wait, why would there be... How long has the dark world existed? Pile of documents. If you look closely, the wallpaper resembles your father's handwriting, but the letters are all tangled up. Papyrus is the night? No, I've been fucking spoiled! Come! Add a suspicious user tag to Calamity, please. Thank you. It's an orange locked orange door, orange locked by an orange key. Shit's locked orange.
Hey guys, I think I found a glue.
It's scenery! It seems to have a hint to the puzzle. Yes! Chris, why don't you just ask me for help first? Read sign. The sign says, "Come on, Chris. The true clue is friendship. Ask Ralston. Or his grass will be green with envy." Are you two done reading the sign yet? Nah, you're really not reading things we're looking at. You spoiled the moment where Scooby-Doo crew unmasks the night to reveal Brunsel? Shit, son. It's perfect. It looks like a cock. What the fuck is this? Oh! Perfect. Before we do that, interesting. Okay. Okay. I see. Hey! Honestly, did you hear something just then? Maybe it came from over there? Hey, I'm yapping here. I'm Orange, this world's strongest and bestest human. A human tough enough to protect Asgore from his tears. A human that will always be by his side. Not like you three shrimps. All three of you are pathetic excuses for humans. You look more like a wrinkled blueberry, a wrinkled grapeberry, and the third guy needs to wear a hat. Sounded like someone was talking by the paper wall. But maybe it was nothing. Nothing? What do you mean nothing, you hatless chibi boy? If your brain's not big enough for words, listen to my fists. But wait, it's an attack. Ah! Oh. Also, I don't know where my cat is. She's behind me. As soon as she comes up, I'll give her pets. Defeated Orange's bullet power. Is it supposed to be that easy? It wasn't easy. You just did it wrong. Some strong GG Nerd vibes. Mwah. Look at this kid. I gave you treats. I get to pet you. That was the deal. Guys, my gloves aren't easy. Well, you're not supposed to deflect them. Oops. Ah, that took me a second. Interesting. Is this a smugglery? No! This is not a smugglery. You know, I'd be stronger if I wasn't hungry. Okay, maybe it's a little smugglery. It's conspicuously off the table. We reach out to put it back on the table and... of course, Mr. Asco, I know you're very busy. I'll pick a more interesting story next time, too. He only wanted to listen to a few pages. Well, he has to concentrate on this research, right? I can relate. What the book are you guys doing here? Adventure things? Didn't Orange stop you? Who's Orange? Orange, are you hiding behind the walls again? No! Are, yeah, because you're making fun of me! That's it. Orange may have been nothing, but there's another flower with unbelievable powers. Try and survive this. Oh, it's you. We never got your name. Green, well, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, cool to finally meet up for real. Hey, you're with Flowery, right? Then, wait, aren't you gonna... Pulls out a gun? Shit, it's my one weakness! No way! Bites into it, dies. Hey, this cheese rules! Yum! I've never tasted anything so delicious. You're the best boss encounter ever, Green. Yeah, you're our best enemy, Green. Thank you so much! That was lovely! Yeah, thanks. Bye, Green. Why do I have to do everything myself? And did you really have to make them a shortcut back to the cafe? Oh. Man, a round flat object. Without thinking, you touched it to collect it. But it's not a coin. I mean, I guess I'll go back. Man, second diner fucking rules. I could go on a break with Green! It's all going just Green by herself. Take a break for 20 flowery dollars? Yeah, Green, you deserve it. The goat. The goat. Take a break for 20 flowery dollars. Game up 3 decibels? Sure, give me a second. We can't do 3 decibels here. We can go up in 4. Green, Seth told me to be more like you. Can you show me how to use the origin of fire? Huh? Food, what is this? To use my teeth on this? This is amazing. I'll keep it in my mouth to show others. Friend, make boom. Now I protect friend. Drink dispenser only accepts tickets and flowery dollars. Hehehe, said not to let you pass under any circumstance. Unless you found at least 3 foxes, Seth said this. I tried, man. I tried. Stupid fucking video game. Why is it got to be so goddamn charming, man? Oh. I was hoping this would be a fox, but I guess not. Oh, wait, I saw it. Was it like this one? Yeah. Very good. Haha, you found the foxes. You found the foxes. But you missed one. Oh. Ooh, what are we playing? What are we playing? Ooh, copy game. Don't touch the originals. Hey, have you guys seen... Have we seen what? What? One of those doors requires a certain number of foxes to open. You currently have 3. Interesting. Missing 2 hidden foxes, I guess. Who's to say, really? The silhouette of truth drawn on the paper. Be careful not to let it bring you harm, old buddy. Ah, I see. Or do I? I can leave it there? Oh man, okay, that changes things. Probably want to do that. Like this. Oops. Nope. Even more down. Can't go down.
I'm falling!
Oh, and that changes the puzzle. Okay, okay. Oh, but... Oh, no! Okay. Is it a baby puzzle? Shit. Those are the hardest ones for me, man.
Want to hit there, old buddy?
I think so. You want me to say yes?
I believe you can just ignore that entire left white part. That entire left.
As a trick to this puzzle, maybe you should stand on Ralsei. It's a boy's treat for a guy like him. What the fuck? Oh my god, maybe you can. No. So... Oops, oops, oops. That's mental. Okay. Baby puzzle was indeed baby puzzle. You're back? You know, if you guys ignore me, I'm gonna go Omega. I'm serious. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna go on Omega! Ah. I really have to do everything myself, don't I? I realized last time we lost because you could act. So this time it's time for my counter tactic. Infinite, invincible, actless, eternal, seeing double. And that'll help. Aqua, go! I'm helping! Orange, what are you doing? I'm just helping. Leave this to the big flowers. Why are you being mean? You're making us lose. Oh, way to go, Chibi! You ruined my attack. Who are you exactly? I'm Orange, the world's strongest human. Human? Yeah, look! Long human nose, round human ears, big human tail. What are you laughing at, Chibi? Why, she's just a cute little mouse. Humans don't have tails, right, Susie? They don't? You're lying, just like Sith. You're just jealous you don't have a hat to hide your stupid face. Hey, I am human, I'm brave, hairy, and your dad loves me. You got a problem with that? Look to my fists. Consecutive normal punches! Ooh, ouchie. Smugdery. Good job, that really hurt. Hey, no, you keep practicing. Ralsei, chill? No, Ralsei's correct! Based, blunt Ralsei! Stop treating me like a little chibi, you bullies! I can deal more than 0 damage. I'm just hungry. Hey, Ralsei. What, Susie? Nothing. Doesn't matter. When did you start being such a little bitch, Ralsei? He's being so mean. I love it. Go back down. Oh. Orange, how are you doing? You bullies! Green. They were picking on me. No, we weren't. We were too. Green, you're cool, right? Green, don't listen to them. They're mean. Green, promise we weren't doing anything bad. Green! We disappointed Green by fighting. Yeah, let's just go. Wait a second, didn't Flowery tell us to stop you guys? Green! Give me something to eat! Haha, look who's getting picked on now. Green, rev up those fires. It's time for breakfast. I just need 5 foods so I can show them my Omega 3. Thanks, Rain. Why did they get food too? What, you hatless chibis think you can block my flavors? Well, go ahead and try to keep up, Green. Fast food! Well, this is bad. I don't. Green, look! Susie took second, even though she didn't eat firsts. Rouse didn't wash his hands. Huh? You didn't either. That's because I'm wearing gloves, dummy. This candy is the glue that keeps us close. Now that green fast food made you fast, you can't keep up. You're obviously not as precise or as microscopic as a real human. Nice doing you, bullies. I... Thanks, Rain. Thanks, Rain. Wait, why did he get a cherry? Rat Boy, trade! I don't want to trade if you call me Rat Boy. Rain, tell me us to trade! And him and Susie are giving Chris scraps under the table! What? Green, this time you gave me my favorite? Ooh, cheesecake. You're the best, Green. What? Cheesecake? What does that mean? Why are you laughing? Nothing. It's wonderful that that's your favorite food. You're bullying me, aren't you? Alright. If you think Green's cooking so hot, why don't you taste their Omega? Okay, back to it. I just don't like this, man. I just don't like it. I find it insanely difficult. I don't know why. Also attack green. Yeah, that attack was so cool. I guess no one thought my attacks were cool. Aww, flower crown. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks, don't worry. Green, you thought they were cool. Even I gotta admit they were badass too. Me too. I'd also say it's bad. In the ass way, of course. No, I mean in the... Really? You're not condescending me? You're admiring me? Yeah. Orange or punch packed a real kick. Even if you do lactose. Lactose? Hmm? You're still talking about cheese! I mean, I thought you were done bullying me. You won. The worst combat of the game so far is over.
You go back for one quick secret when you can.
Sure.
It's pretty quick.
Green, hey, Green. What's up? Huh? For some yummy holiday cookies? Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Suppose we should give her some space. Close eyes and think about Susie. If you want to, just... I was thinking, maybe this time you could give her some privacy? Maybe I'll go look for some flowers, too. Please not change. Please let everything be alright. Please have mercy on you. Have mercy on Susan. Flowery, you...
Got a lot on your mind, huh?
Aren't you mad? Susie and Chris got out of jail.
Because Aqua and Seth made friends, and that's another step closer to understanding each other.
Don't act like you have an actual plan.
So what are you up to? Praying?
Of course. Every chance I get, I pray.
You got a kind and loving heart, Riley.
Thanks.
How much you think doing that helps?
I have to believe it's all I can do.
You sure? Maybe you already have everything you need. I just put your faith in yourself.
Do you really have so little self-awareness? My faith is nothing like your arrogance. You have no way of defeating us, of defeating anyone. You know, if I let myself go like you, I could burn you down in an instant.
But you haven't.
Only because it would make everything worse.
It's because you want to see if we can win, right? If we can stop you and defy fate.
No one can do the impossible.
Says the impossibility himself. Hey, smile again. I know, no matter what. You guys are gonna save the world.
I suppose so.
Here, take this before I go. Drink vouchers for the cafe. Pick your fave.
I bet Sissy would like the root drink, and Chris.
You wanted to try this one, right? Blue and pink?
No, how did you know that?
You were looking at it the longest. Just get your fave. Don't worry about Chris. Got it, princess? Ciao.
Oh, fuck, I have gnats! What are you two doing? Checking for mites and fleas? Idiot. Find any? Nah, not yet. I got free drink vouchers for the cafe. Huh? Really? Awesome. Susie, you can have the purple one. And, Chris... No, I have to be good. I have to be good. Of course, Chris. Right, then I'll take the blue and pink one. Chris has been mine too, Flowery. I know. Free drinks, let's go. Going back for a very quick secret.
Yeah, it was just down that path that you, like before.
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick save. Oh. It's not a nice nighttime. Can't we just squeeze past the... Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. God damn it. You open the treasure chest. Inside there was one pink coin. Whatever, man. Stupid fucking sun fox. Hear the steel light. Beautiful mushrooms. It's probably not mushrooms, they're probably toadstools. Damn, he still looks immaculate. We can now take a break with Seth. Ooh. Take a break for 20 flowery dollars. Sure. You know, Seth, one thing that really bugs me about Flowery is that he doesn't explain everything correctly. Exactly! He doesn't use the right terms. He tells people things that they shouldn't know. He acts like he knows more than he does. You really get me. We should be the leaders. Exactly! Wait, I don't want to be the leader. Well, do you want to trade glasses or something? Also, do you, like birds? Never mind. I like a yellow bird that shows up during Devil's Act. Oh my god. It can't be happening again. The YouTube chat is fucking crazy. There's no fucking way. Get out of here. YouTube chat is filled with some actual characters. Go to the right. Now go to the left. Now try taking out the pan. Are you even listening to me? I told you not to put so much power into it. Suffering sap. How can you two work together like this? Maybe I could do something other than pulling their hair? I suppose I didn't think of that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, man. Flowery? I might just do that. Free drink. Free drinks were dispensed in a non-item way. Awesome. Now we all get our free drinks. And free straws. Let's go! Damn, I'm already out. Can I have a sip of you guys? God damn it. Whoops, my sip too big. Chris, would you like some of mine? Or, rather than asking, I can just give you some. Weirdos.
Bro, this guy in YouTube chat, he gets it.
He does.
Yeah. Fuck Ralsei.
Asgore always shares dirt, soils, and loams with us. Today we'll return the favor. A garden of finest sand. I miss Pirate Caster 420? Yeah, me too. Every day. The perfect debut for a Cowboys show. Debut. Hey, Flowery, how do you feel about this? Wow, what a nice bonsai fucking garden. Trash! Oh, shit. Wow, it's the tree where the guy's hiding behind it. Nobody behind it this time.
Oh, I'm back just in time. Okay. Harvesting more of your old personal notes, huh?
So unprofessional.
I went bathroom.
You're good. Yes. Finally, the fruits of my research will come to bear. And then, I'll only need one last piece of proof. Them. Creator of the Dark Fountain. I'll find them here. I know it.
Once you find them,
What will you do?
I'll get in my truck right after a beer. Show them. Give them back all the pain they've inflicted. Then When I parade their body around town, everyone will finally realize how right I was. I wasn't crazy, that they weren't conspiracies. That it wasn't my fault. That all I ever wanted to do was help. To prevent another tragedy. Tori, she'll have to forgive me, and finally, everything will go back to normal.
My king.
Yeah, man. That's classic gory for you.
Glue.
But if I can leave my opinion,
No.
you don't really need Tori anymore.
The diner.
I mean, she doesn't have 2 diners.
Oh, yes. Whatever am I thinking and saying? Tori certainly never gave me a golden breastplate with her face on it either.
My king.
That's my main man. Let's go.
The
He-
boys.
Walking now. Diner style with the boys. We go.
Hey, Chris, no offense, but your dad's nuts.
Your
Nuts.
Chris's dad is not snuts. Susie, before you found camaraderie, what were you like? What were you willing to do?
I changed.
So, don't you agree? That love can change a man?
Susie, you're good, even if his words are correct. Flowery is just delusional. Yeah. Why are you in the corner, Flowery? Because very occasionally I get members from the community, when they want to voice a single character in a game I'm playing, we set them up, or as if I've done any of this, they set up a Fugi and they join the stream and they do the voice lines for a specific character. And I often don't know what character until they reveal themselves. I ain't delusional. You are delusional! You should already know why you're in the stream!
I'm just fucking your dad over here, boy.
God damn it. Fucking your dad? For the boys? It's never been more about the boys than right now. Oh. Oh. That is a lot of paper. Oh. Oh, this isn't damage? Huh. Oh, it is damage. Chris, I didn't realize. Your family's got it rough, too. Oh yeah? Did you think it was just you? Is there a document written by Asgore from a day ago? Last time it says something about black shards? What's a black shard? I think it's a piece of the knight's sword? Huh? It was left at the original scene and matched with the computer lab? So, wait, the Dark World from a long time ago and Cyberworld, they were both made by the Knight? How long has the Knight been making fountains? Making people disappear? I don't know. This doesn't make sense. The Knight, I thought they only showed up alongside the heroes, right? Chris, did something happen all that time? And that's what made your dad end up like that? There's some Asgore art in there? I bet there is, you sick fuck. I can't get... Oh wait, do I get... I can't get some of those papers. Alright. Whatever. Oops. A key. You think it goes to the yellow door? I want me to find out. It's Broden Kelly, the cowboy. Not so fast, y'all. This yellow key ain't going to no human criminals. The name's Yellow. I saw y'all humans, yay, crushify blue special flowers. And anything that hurts all blue, that's the ultimate crime. So listen up. You got one last excuse. For justice has its way with you. Dude, that wasn't us. Huh? Oh, well, it certainly looked like y'all. Really? No way. It was just flowers that looked like us. Flowers, but y'all don't look a bit like flowers. Neither do you. Well, darn my socks, ain't that so? Sorry for the trouble, y'all. Take along this key. Cool! Wait a darn second. If you ain't crushing Blue's flowers, mind explaining who did? You? Me? I mean, you don't even look like a flower, right? Human criminal kinda sounds like you. Oh, that's right, ain't it? I was there, wasn't I, at the scene of the crime? Oh, Blue, forgive me, I was the criminal all along. And for that, I deserve a criminal's justice. He's doing the machinima Halo 1 point the gun at your feet to look sad tech. Hey, Luke, I mean, you didn't know, man. Wait a sec, you're right. I was so tricky, so evil, I even trickified myself into thinking I was ever a justice. Oh, it's worse! I've gotta be punished eternal style now! Well, he got... We should check on that guy. Yeah. God damn... Oh. Hell yeah! Asgore told you to say hi. Hi, Calamity. You do a very good yellow voice. Well, it's fake. It's fake bad cowboy. Oh, muskets! I can't get in the old yellow room. Maybe I don't even deserve going in here. Hey, man, it's all good. You totally deserve it. I do! Here, I got you. The yellow key got used up. Why, thanks a million. Y'all are too kind. So this leads to, the Dark Fountain? Haha, you're a real kidder, ain't you? Label's up there! Anyway, really gotta get my punishment now. Y'all have a great day. Toodly kaye. Maybe he's joking. Oh, howdy, y'all. Just gonna find a good place to bury myself alive. Have a great one. This is Yellowstone. Anything you find might be used as evidence of justice. What does that mean? Maybe we should get some stuff as an alibi? Figured out what caused the Varigul? Paracetamol? Emily, that... Fucking quicksand! Will somebody please help me? Guess not. There's something here. Yellow shard would add to your evidence. What do you mean paracetamol caused your vertigo? Smoldering fire pit. My scissors stolen. Stolen scissors. The SS? I don't know how I got here. Well, I took a single paracetamol today because headache again, and nearly instantly got dizzy again. Not as bad as last time, and it took more last time. What the fuck? Might have either been taking too much of it, or had a bad batch? May want to see if you're allergic to paracetamol. That's fucking crazy. If you know hit this fight, I'll sub. Flowery. I only read that just now, so if I get hit now, I'll take that wager. Oh, fuck, I'm slower! Oh, I got hit! No sub for me. Oh well. It's a boot oil. Fun fact, Coco's voice lines are just Toby sped up. It all goes back to Sergeant Jordan's. It all goes back to Sergeant Johnson's Morton Halo, man. Emily, I'm so sorry. Your was gonna make a delicious hot snack, but never delivered. Sounds like evidence. Floridian was added to your... No, not me, not me! I'm not a strong boy, don't treat me like one of your items. As your special hot sand bath. Before punishing your enemies, take a load off, Tiger. Okay. Oh. Here, evidence! I did it! I did it! The scissors was added to your evidence. Quick, Chris, the hat. Nice. Damn it, wait, Yellow, he must be under there. I'll say start digging. Howdy, fellas. Don't just stand there, idiot, help us. Yes'm. What are we all doing? Trying to dig you out of the... Wait a sec. Hey, man. Thought you were buried alive or something. Oh, no, sirree. I just left my spare hat here. As in a marker for where I'll be buried later. Nice. Y'all dug a perfect hole just for little old me. Now, actually, you don't need this. Was that? Look, we just want the key, okay? You're a nice guy. We didn't want you to bury yourself. Has anyone found the secret on the layout? Yes. I saw somebody say that such and such was always watching. Oh, my 10 stars. Y'all are just too kind. No burying. I'll take it to my little cowboy heart. Now, I gotta go to the next room now. Y'all take it easy. No! No, the hat! There is a secret, Calamity. There was also a secret on the last piece of art. Hey, oh! Kind of a do-it-yourself situation in here. Just gotta find a way to blow myself up. I deserve it. Chris, after him. It's a deadly train track or a roller coaster track, depending on the optimism level. The hell are you guys doing here? What do you mean, us? We're renovating the punishment rooms so they have an actual use for Asgore? Why the book are you here? Who let you past? Dude, Yellow's gonna blow himself up. Ooh, really? Yellow, don't start without me! It's a purple book. Purple book was added to your evidence. It's a series of papers detailing how to turn guilty self-punishment into amusement park rides. The Cowdoy's in a pinch now. Asgore, look carefully. This exciting show is Yellow's finest hour. What? Oh, I mean, I really got very little for that. That was kind of a waste of time. Well, lying down on the tracks, it's too comfortable. How are you enjoying Chapter 5? I mean, I think it's probably my favorite chapter. Easily. I do wish that it didn't include any of the 2D elements. I wish there was less gameplay, overall. Oh, howdy. Y'all look what Aqua helped me do. I helped! I thought you loved platformers. I would rather stick needles into my eyes for the rest of my life than play another platformer. I'm tied down to this big old trampoline, and I'm gonna use my hidden technique. Hyper punishment gun to blow myself up. Of course, it takes 120 seconds to charge, so I'm hoping no one breaks it during that time. Weren't you talking about Hollow Knight, though? Yes, so that people can laugh at me. I'm a failure! I couldn't even get punished right! Mr. Yellow, hurting yourself isn't right. Whoa, it isn't? Nah, getting hurt won't make anything better. Oh, y'all are too kind. Once again. I see the errors of my ways. No hurt myself no longer ain't no good. What's most important is that I don't hurt no others. Exactly. A menace like me belongs behind bars. Huh? Ooh, he's having fun on the slide. Well, at least he's safe. Yeah. Can't let him ride the slide alone. Harlan, you jumped? Fraud? Known fraud. Shh, the show is starting. Yeah, I like to totally smash before the show. It's not legal, but as long as the law doesn't know. Our instructor, dance to love, watch quietly. Maybe this goes to the fountain. Oh, does audience? Who does audience in this place? Who's there? Oh. Surely you know of me already. I am love, so mere symbols cannot contain me. To which you seek to put a face. You may find no more than a butterfly. Though, sometimes I prefer the face. You must be blue, right? Yes, in this place, so am I known. Blue, a flower with shadow cast in the shape of man. Birthed from dark, baptized with name and ego. Till the sun rises, I too shall dance my part. You healed us. Aren't you supposed to be stopping us? Blue dabba dee dabba die. Flowery may have directed me so, but in the margins of my role I plead comedy, not tragedy. As Mr. Butterfly says, flowers be not weapons of war. We are mere messengers. Messengers of love. And each of you, not here because of love. What? The Susie whose every breath holds Noel's name. Hey! I'll say whose every step is followed in love. Huh? And Chris? What's the point of all this? To help you reach your love. This is my dream. Chris, you and Flowery both care for your father fair. That means I must be allied to you both. Well, you seem like a nice guy, I guess. You're one of the nicer flowers, that's for certain. Oh, thank you, Mr. Butterfly is blushing. Now I shall hold you no longer. Here is my blessing. With the key keeper Yellow's blessing. I would like to bequeath upon you my blue key. Past the blue door lies a way to your love. Cool, we'll just... Yellow, dear, come on out now. It's time to give our guests a special reward. Where's Yellow? We didn't. Blue bouncing butterflies. Yellow, dear, our guests are waiting. We should probably make sure he doesn't. Yeah. I think you're in trouble. That's strange. I can't find Yellow anywhere. Only pieces of a giant gun. And signs of a struggle. Weird. Maybe someone was trying to help him. What do we feel on that vibe, Chris? I think I'd like to look a bit more. Yellow's corn-scented rope left on the tracks. Hat expansion. That can't be good. Yellow. Yellow, my dear. Where are you? This Scarlet, is this? Is he? Look, we don't know anything about this one. This one. Or other ones. Listen, you three, integrity is a virtue. Now, is there anything you'd like to tell Mr. Butterfly? If you don't, Mr. Butterfly is going to be very angry. Look, there was a misunderstanding, and Gallo's in jail and tried to blow himself up. Oh, all of you, stay here. I helped too. It's some kind of red splatter. Red splatter was added to your evidence. Yellow. Oh, dear, did you get tricked again? Blue, don't waste your words on me. I'm a criminal. What did you do? I don't know. Oh, get out of there, poor thing. There, Yellow. Blue, what are you doing? You're helping a criminal. They're gonna arrest you too. Who put you in there? Me. Would you arrest me, Yellow? Never. So, what made you feel this way? Oh. You three. Sorry about the mix-em-up earlier. Hey, no problem. It's all good. We're gonna go now. You three fooled Yellow, didn't you? What? I was fooling? Justice don't got no patience for foolers. Quite so. I'm afraid we'll have to punish you, dears. That's it, criminals. No more mercies. Never crimes in our castle. I know there was all you. Now eat justice. No, you three. If you'd like to survive your punishment, find the true culprit of 4 unsolved cases. Yellow's Justice Act will begin each trial. And if you lack evidence, please act on me. Ho ho. State your case, victim. I was crushed flat without permission. It's cool, though. Cool and illegal. What criminals could do such a crime? Find them. A Floridian was crushed flat. Interesting outfits they're wearing? I have no idea what you're talking about. They look like very, very normal lawyers.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
No,
lawyers.
I don't think so. No, very normal.
Okay.
Very standard lawyer attire.
Yeah. Doesn't remind you of anybody?
Who are the trio dressed as? It looks like, from top to bottom, Edgeworth, whatever the fuck the detective's name is, Gumshoe, and then I have no idea who the third one is. Dick Gumshoe, thank you. Floridian was crushed. I don't understand. Ah, I see. Well, what's your proof? Seth, may we see the inside of your book? Aren't there some flower petals pressed inside there? I admit it! I wanted to try pressing flowers. I heard it was scientific. Ah! Great work, Blue. Well, you folks proved one crime, not yours. But what about the rest? They did want to be smashed. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'll be victim this time. My favoriteest yellowish shirt dome was vandalized. Half of it all black and smelly. What kind of sick criminal messes with a man's shirt? Find him. Oh, Chris is Francisco this time. Yeah, you're right. Chris changed. Now that you've met all the flowers, who's your favorite? I mean, probably just the dumb child who gets to just, like, be a horrible, horrible murderer. I do enjoy Blue, though. Who's the known liar? Yellow's favorite shirt vandalized and turned jet black. Ah, okay. It's evidence! You'll know that was evidence for when it happens! Egg! Okay, well I think it was child, and I think it was... Can anyone show me how to commit the crime? It's not her. Can she be arrested though? Not this crime. Perhaps not. Felt as if the evidence was correct. Okay. What? Green, you want to make popcorn? So you mistook the corn patterned shirt for actual corn? Really, did it work? Yeah, did it? No, you idiots! Yellow, your shirt was burnt to a crisp! Oh, Green. I know you did mean no harm, but a justice is a justice. Any regrets, Yellow? Well, I didn't want to taste that shirt. In case no one said it yet, yes, Emily? I star of all the flower themes, case sounds like Sneakers O'Toole. I have no idea what that means. Green, state your case. Green's handkerchief was stolen. Please give it back. Was stealer, huh? Yeah, buy the fine. It was me. I killed the handkerchiefs with blood. Ooh. Is there anyone besides Aqua? Okay. I just don't like it, man. No, I don't want to know the answer. I just don't like the combat at all. I just can't hack it. Can be challenging? Yeah, but it's just not fun to me. That's the issue. It just isn't fun. Alright. Green's handkerchiefs were stolen. Dialogue, give hint or no? That's a great fucking question. Oh. This is not your fate. Yeah, okay. Sure. just, my brain is fucking wired wrong. I see something moving, I'm like, go aim for that. Oh my god, I just feel like a fucking moron. Alright. Never played Phoenix, right? Yeah, I did, yeah. I'm not complaining about the Phoenix Wright portion of this game. I'm complaining about the Deltarune Undertale section of this game. Yes, it was me. I killed the handkerchiefs. You didn't have where you are wearing them right now. Yes! I wanted to make red ribbons! One color is boring! I also wanted to make a violent crime scene with food coloring. Good job, Aqua. I'll punish you now. Yay! What? I'm victim again? My secret as Pedal's done was stolen? How could that be? I done never told nobody about those. It was for someone special. I'll never forget who did this. Never. I'm so confused. Yellow's super secret special petals have gone missing. Petals? Okay, and string. Blue. You accused Blue of taking something so special. Why, I oughta. Yellow. What, Blue? I did it. Blue! Blue, you done did take my special petals. Alas, if you would find out this way, then I got no choice. If Blue's a criminal stealer, then Yellow dear, you're holding the gun the wrong way. No, I ain't. I don't want to be a justice if I gotta punish Blue. Oh, Yellow, dearest, slip not into such fragrant melancholy, and count the petals of your mind's eye. Why would I endeavor to make such folly? I don't know, can I get a hint? Let this bouquet's fragrance speak for itself. What the? Who the? You made a special surprise gift out of our petals? Blue, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. I've been a criminal to ever doubt you. Misunderstanding is bitter. The realization is sweet. You know, you threes are right in kind of sort. Let's forget all this fighting nonsense. I gotta find a new base for an army. A man of law whose judgment wavers like chaos. From those contradictions, bare passion. Isn't that beautiful? By the way, yeah? No more chicken yellow. Got it. Yeah, definitely. Wonderful. Then go forth, with love in your steps. Well, all's well that ends well. That was incredibly gay. Parentheses positive. Who is it that said that so far in this game there's been a single straight couple? I haven't thought about that. Or no, I haven't stopped thinking about that statement. It's fucking great. Hey, Des, hope you're well. Susie, by the way, would you like any advice about which flowers might best represent your love? Yeah, sure. Chris, what if we... No, I mean, I was actually thinking... What if we kept our eyes open? And just let Susie have some time to herself? I wish I knew more about what character I'm playing to help me with this situation. Right. Normally. I feel like there might be something over to the right.
Hey there, little guy.
Hey, Rally. How's it hanging?
Get down from there.
No.
Nah.
How can you still be messing around? You know we're going to seal your dark fountain, right?
Oh. Are we so bad for having a dark fountain?
Obviously. That's why you need to let us.
Really? So, would that mean the one who made this dark fountain is a bad person, too? What? Cattail? Cattail got your tongue? Cattail?
I don't need to talk about this with you. Especially in that pose.
Whatever floats your flower. But I wonder if there's someone else you should talk to about it.
Let's go, Chris. Wah, 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 wah. Let's not forget that Ness Deltarune fucked our mom. Calamity, I've never forgotten. Chris, there's a hot spring here. Don't forget! Never forget! That's what the diagram was! Did you want to try it? Some sort of badge is in here. I fucked your mum. What the frick? Did you want to try it? Feeling kinda whatever? Oh shit, Daz, that kinda sounds alright. Wow. When two autistic people go to the hot tub together? Yes, I will walk in at the same time as you. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. My fluffy boy. Sorry, there was some water in my eyes. Was there anything you want to talk about? What the fuck? What the fuck? What does that mean? I mean, this feels like it's all work, no play, but this is fucking weird. You're right, how do I say? Oh, it's about. Okay, I see. How do I say this? I don't think there should be more dark fountains, Chris. No, making them is bad. It's very bad. The more darkness gets released, the closer the roaring becomes, and if it happens, I believe it will mean the end of the story. But, Chris, yesterday when you played that giant piano, your performance, it had something beyond the notes. After you left for the festival today, I tried to play that song too, on the piano in Castletown, but I couldn't do it like you. Even if we press the same keys, your fingers just know something that mine don't. You must be really special, Chris. There's a reason why you're the hero. And that's why I'm putting all my faith in you. That no matter what path we take to get there, that even if you do something I disagree with, all it means is that I don't understand it yet. Right? The end of the story, we have to avoid it. We have to. But at the same time, I do believe if a happy ending does exist somehow, it's with you, Chris. My happy ending is with you too, Brelsey. Chris, Cannonball! How many points was that? Touch your nose. Hey, let's get out. Pretty sure stupid spreads through water. Sure. Man, Blue is really awesome. You think he'd want to come to our castle too? Oh, I'm sorry, Susie. I forgot to tell you, the 7 flowers, they're very delicate, and if they don't get taken care of... Oh, okay. This is probably going to be their only dark one. Well, guess that's just how it goes, I guess. I'm sorry. I should have... Hey, it's cool. You told me. We'll just enjoy hanging out while we're here, right? Alright. Thank you, Susan. Daz! Endings? Spa? Oh, tricky Toby. Clearly talking about cum. Yeah. Yellow is knives of justice. No, Aqua. They ain't never justice to play with knives. Yeah, real justice is playing with guns. Ooh, thanks, Yellow. I'll go show Seth. Glad that can help you be a little bit more proper. Blue, what is love? Oh, my sweet dear. Love is how the world revolves. A revolution written in feathered pen, clashed by feathered sword. Love is the butterflies in your heart that sink to your feet and dance, oh dance! Oh, I get it. I think I love throwing things at people. Nah, how beautiful. It's not beautiful. Susie, why not join us flowers? You'd make a genius violet. What? How? A nerd respecting me? What? Susie, look at our site. Look at it. Hey, Seth, I put my ice creams in the microwave and now I can't find it. If you joined, you'd easily be top 3 smartest. Seth, your hero Bergley also quite likes her. What? How dare you be liked by him? What? No, he doesn't. I don't like him anyway. What? How dare you not be liked by him? But you could still join our side. Seth, I found them creams. They steam. Thank you for the follow. I'm good. Listen, Yellow, according to my calculations, if you want to be a better cowboy, you need a ranch. Thank you, Miss Green. Now that I got this cool ranch dressing. Not cool ranch, like regular ranch for cowboys. Hey, thank Miss Green. This here's regular ranch dressing. Wait, really? Perfect. You're all set then. Yellow, bad news. I did more research. Apparently ranch means you need a horse to ride. Oh, Rossi? What? You sure this is what I'm supposed to do? Yes? Man, they sure do love horse racing. Take a break for 20 flowery dollars? Yes. Blue, my analysis has been determined that you're too emotional. If you know to stop sugarcoating everything for everyone, no one is ever going to become their ideal selves. I see. Yes, Seth, you have quite a substantial point. Seth, if I may offer you some criticism, however, your brutal over-analysis of everyone's behavior, could it not also hinder one's botanical development? In other words, could your behavior not be considered cringe? What? No, it's not. It's not. Guys, it's not. I'm sorry. I misspoke, Seth. Your analysis is much needed. Thank you. Finally, someone tells it like it is. Seth, don't wet your face with crying. I think it's good that you're cringe. You do? It makes me want to throw rocks at you, which is fun. Are we throwing rocks? Can I help? Oh, what? Throwing rocks? That's a violence! I'll arrest those rocks before nobody gets hurt. What did I miss? Christ, when did you leave? Do you have any smoked herbs, like oregano? That's smoking herbs? That's illegal, son. Uh-huh. I didn't mean... It's cannibalism. Herbs is our friends. Except parsley. Parsley, cut, stab, cut, nap, stab, look. Justice does turn a blind eye to parsley.